Legendary American rock musician Lou Reed died on October 27th. The 71-year-old performer had been in frail health in recent months with complications from a liver transplant. Reed's early songs with his band, the Velvet Underground, focused on his home city of New York's darker themes of drugs, sex, and violence. And we're joined now by VOA music blogger Katherine Cole to talk about his life and what he meant to music. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
He just had one song, which was a commercial success, Take a Walk on the Wild Side. How did you think he had such a huge influence?
Well, you say he had one commercial hit, but there were a lot of other songs that people knew him for. I mean, Sweet Jane was a song that got a lot of play on other radio stations, and he was known on college radio stations and FM rock stations here in the United States and in other countries. He had a lot of influence because his music spoke to a lot of people. It may not have been played on hit radio stations, but every kid that picked up a guitar learned how to play a couple of his songs. I mean, that Walk on the Wild Side and Sweet Jane had 2 chords in them. They're very easy to play. His songs talked about pain and talked about being alone and nobody liking you, and the Velvet Underground songs were about the same thing. And what speaks more to kids sitting at home or sitting in their garage starting up a band and playing songs, except nobody likes me, I'm all alone, I'm in pain. So they spoke to them. And he influenced them. They felt that nobody else spoke to them the same way that Lou Reed did.
What do you think his legacy is going to be?
Well, those great songs. I mean, he was one of the leaders in the avant-garde rock music here in the United States and around the world. There really wasn't anybody doing the type of music that the Velvet Underground did when they got started.
Did you get a chance to see them live?
Not the Velvet Underground, but I saw Lou Reed a couple of times in New York and here in Washington. And he was not a smiley, happy guy. He was very intense. You could tell that he enjoyed performing, whether he was up there with just 2 people or he was up there with a full band. It was always an intense performance, and I'm glad I saw him. I saw him walking down the street in New York a few times. I never went up to say hello to him. I was kind of scared of him. I kind of wish I had said hello to him now.
All right. In 30 seconds, if you can just tell us, after his death, we saw this widespread tweets and social media news about him and his legacy, and everyone was trying to remember him. Why does it always happen when an artist like Lou Reed dies, people come out with such an intense protocol?
Well, because maybe then you have a platform for saying what somebody meant to you, that you might not get the opportunity to say it beforehand. But if you were to look at interviews with a lot of today's top rock artists, and then you ask them who their influences were, you'd be surprised at how many have mentioned Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground through the years. So it really shouldn't come as a surprise.
Katherine Cole, VOA music blogger and program host, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.